What's good, YouTube? Easy now 1337 aka Snow here today to talk about the Destiny beta. Now, I got this yesterday night and I stayed up till about 5:30 in the morning playing this. Just sort of like a mini review. In the background you're seeing the gameplay from the online multiplayer mode in Crucible. And you unlock the Crucible when you're about level 5 in the actual single player campaign type thing. So we got into Crucible last night and we started playing. At first we did, me and Eddie the Chump, by the way, his link's in the video description. We did not know for the life of us what we were doing. Once we played a couple of games, and I think this was my third game that we played, I just started wrecking face. Like, I am good at this multiplayer game. I know how to maximize points and win the game and play the objective while getting amazing kills. Like, I go completely ham with a sniper rifle during this gameplay. I even shot myself because I'm not really a Halo sniper type person, and that's what this game sort of feels like. So that gameplay in the background, I hope you enjoy that. Let's have a quick talk about the single player campaign co-op thing. Now, it reminds me a lot of, obviously, Borderlands, because it's that type of loot game where you find loot, etc., fight mobs, get quests. It's exactly the same as that, but you know, without the comedic, cartoony edge that Borderlands offers. It's a real serious game, like something like Halo, something like Blacklight Retribution. So you have these like really good games mixed together, and it works. I mean, the game to me is phenomenal. Firstly, the graphics are just ridiculously incredible. I've never seen anything like it. And then you got like the menus, the menu where you can actually move your like, you don't just press up and down to go to what option. You actually have like a thing to move around on screen, so you can, like, you have to physically go to the menu that you want to go to, which is just a little subtlety which I find interesting. I don't like boring menus, and this menus on anything is not boring at all, because you have your spaceship flying through the air and then you set your destination where to go, and your actual ship will start to fly away to go to that destination, and it really covers up the loading screen and the amount of loading it needs with this real beautiful subtle menu, and that's just ridiculously cool. And if you have other people in your firing squad, so you can have like 6 people altogether, 6 friends, their ships will also be on your menu, so you got all these different ships there as well. So it's a really interesting, unique menu, as well as just beautiful. Like, I absolutely love this game, and I know it's only in beta and it probably won't be the finished product, but I hope to God it is, because the game is ridiculous. So let's talk about the co-op missions, etc. Missions that you're going to do. Basically, they're rinse and repeat, which is understandable with a game like this, and especially because it's in beta. They're not exactly going to put everything you can possibly do into a beta, because they want people to buy the game. So they're going to have rinse and repeat missions, like go and protect something for a certain amount of time and kill all the mobs, or go and pick something up and come back, you know what I mean? Just basic things like that. But it's very cool. Like, you don't have to actually go to the missions and do the missions. Like, you go to the place where the mission is active, but you can search that area, look for loot boxes, kill mobs, just grind mobs, and you don't get bored of it, because it just feels good. The game feels good. The sound is amazing. You actually feel like you're immersed in the world, so you don't actually have to go and do the missions if you don't want to. You can just piss about and do funny things, and like, you've got vehicles to travel around on as well, and it's just incredible. Now, the computer AI isn't the best, but it's not the worst that I've ever seen. It's pretty decent in my opinion. The mobs will, you know, they'll go into cover behind something and then they'll pop out, and then they'll go behind cover and they'll pop out, and you could just time when they're going to pop out and shoot them again. That's natural in most computer AI style games, but the actual accuracy and how they can hit you, their gun skill, let's just say gun skill, and the difficulty can be quite difficult. Like, we were level 4 and we went into a mission and we were fighting level 8 mobs with rocket launchers who were just one-shotting us across map. They were just firing it and it was smacking us. So, you know, it's not just a boring, like, you know, just run, kill some things, pick something up. Like, there's challenge to it as well. And even though the computer AI is not the best, hopefully they improve it before the final game. But I'm just absolutely in love with this game, and I'm good at this game as well. And the fact that you can go in and play Crucible and enjoy it and feel like you're owning people. You've also got this really chilled out single player, or co-op if you want to do co-op, campaign, where you can just do stuff. Like the actual home base you go to, the tower, it reminds me a lot of DC Universe, if anyone's ever played that, DC Universe Online, where it's just like a big place where there's loads of things happening, like mechanics, gunsmiths, all these vendors are just dotted around, and you're just running around doing what you need to do, and you see all the other players doing the same as well. Now I think there's only 16 people in like an instance. I'm not going to call it a server, I'm just going to call it an instance, because when you go to a tower you join different people every time. And I think it's 16 people in there, so it's not too overcrowded like most, let's say, MMO RPGs are, because this has that sort of, you know, that sort of link to an MMO. Like, it's, I can't even explain it. The game's just badass. It's just badass. I absolutely love it. I feel like if I got this game and the multiplayer was relevant to YouTube, I would never play another game again, and I would happily never play another game again, because this game just feels good, it looks good, it's amazing, it sounds good. I can't find a fault with it. Oh yeah, actually there is a fault with it. The only fault I can see is when you are running, your turn speed dramatically falls, which isn't too big of a deal, but it's something that doesn't need to be there. And also as well, I find myself losing my aim. Like, I'll aim down sight expecting it to be a tight aim, like a less sensitive aim, but I just hit the stick slightly and I'll fly off to the right. Maybe that's a sensitivity issue with my control pad, but it doesn't feel right, you know what I mean? Like, we play these games all the time, it just doesn't feel right. Maybe it's just something I've got to get used to, and I probably will. But the game's amazing. If you haven't played the beta yet and you get the chance to do it, don't do anything else until you've played this beta. If I can get some codes, I will give out some beta codes. Follow me on Twitter and add me on Facebook to get those if you would like to. If I can get some codes, I'm not saying I can. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed the gameplay in the background. Drop a like if you're looking forward to Destiny. Leave some comments about what you think of the beta if you have played it. And if you haven't, let me know what you think about the gameplay in the background and if you like the look of it. But that's me done for today. Peace out. Take care.
You neutralized Zone C. Zone C captured. 5 minutes remaining. Zone A lost. Enemy captured Zone A. Zone B neutralized. You neutralized Zone A. Enemy captured Zone B. Enemy captured Zone A. You neutralized Zone B. You captured Zone B. Zone C lost. Enemy captured Zone C. You neutralized Zone A. You captured Zone A. Zone B lost. Heavy ammo inbound. Enemy captured Zone B. Zone C captured. Heavy ammo available. Zone C lost. The Crucible's no place for mercy. Zone B neutralized. Zone B secure. Zone C secure. Total control. Good work. More efforts like that, and we might just win this.